A pleasant good evening to all. And again, I want to start by thanking Ms. Leonie James for her contribution to the cause of fighting COVID-19. So to you and the team, we say thank you for exercising your national patriotic spirit and responsibility. And we will assure you that we will use that contribution for a worthy cause. I also want to take this opportunity to express our solidarity with the people and government of Haiti during this critical time for them. I have been in contact with Jerry Chandler. He is the Director for Civil Protection in Haiti, and we have been discussing many ways in which we can partner and assist each other. We should be meeting with the Haitian Association sometime soon. That is the Mitigation Council Ministers and myself and the management of NEMO to discuss how we can support efforts there in Haiti. I also want to take this opportunity to send condolences to one of our team members who supports the National COVID-19 Task Force. Today we learn of the passing of a son, and we want to say to Ms. Javashti Batiste, Evelyn, that our thoughts and prayers are with you at this time. And may the good Lord give you strength, and know that we are here to support you during this difficult period for you. Ladies and gentlemen, regarding the pre-approved home quarantine, we are having a lot of challenges because it's a new initiative, and we have a lot of delays, and the delays are being caused by a number of factors. One of the factors being that persons are not uploading their vaccination card. In order for your home to be inspected or even considered, you must upload some form of identification and also your vaccination card. Once that is done, the officers who are vetting the process will be able to verify and confirm that you will qualify to have your home inspected as you are fully vaccinated, because that's the criteria for fully vaccinated inbound passengers, and then they will carry out the inspection. We are asking that you give a minimum of 5 days in advance in submitting your application so that the officers can have sufficient time to process and carry out the inspection and provide you with the necessary approvals once you meet the criteria. It's very important that you do that. If you don't have the vaccination card uploaded or sent via email to the COVID-19 task force at gov.kn, it's going to delay the process. Another factor that we are seeing is persons are applying for the inbound passenger, and they are putting their own name into the application. Then we have the inbound passenger calling and asking questions about their application. Please make sure that the inbound passenger is the person whose name is on the application. In the application, it asks for a point of contact. The person who is applying, you can put your name as the point of contact for that individual. Another factor that we are encountering is when the officers go to the homes for the inspection, and they are calling the numbers that are on the application. These are the numbers of the passengers who are overseas. Therefore, some don't have no connectivity. So we are calling and calling and calling, and there is no communication. So if there is no communication, then the officers will not have access to the premises to be able to carry out that inspection. Therefore, if you are overseas and you are applying, please indicate who locally we can contact to have access to the premises to do the inspections. These are little things that sometimes may delay your application. Please note that we are not going to process any applications today for tomorrow. Please note, we will not process any applications today for tomorrow. Please give a minimum of 5 days for the applications to be processed. Let me just clarify something, and that was just mentioned by Dr. Cathy and also Superintendent Henry. So the question is, if I don't have a personal vehicle, what must I do? And that is clear. You must call a COVID-19 certified taxi. Again, let me repeat. You must call a COVID-19 certified taxi. You must travel in one of those taxis to the testing site and have the taxi take you back home until you receive your results. Anything outside of that, you can be penalized. I am also pleased to announce to you that we will have our first inbound flight from the UK on the 3rd of October 2021. So our first inbound British Airways flight, as stated by the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, will be on the 3rd of October 2021, where they will have this will be on a Sunday, and then they will have the second flight on the 10th of October. Then from there on, they will have they will have a flight twice weekly on Saturdays and on Wednesdays, and this will start on the 16th of October. So all our citizens, residents, and those who like to visit St. Kitts and Nevis, I think this is great news. We have been receiving a lot of calls about travelers who have to go to Antigua or who have to go other countries to come into St. Kitts and Nevis from the UK. Now you will be able to come home directly. I also want to inform you, the general public, that we have met, the National COVID-19 Task Force has met with the Culturama Committee, and we are in the process of validating some of the recommendations to the amendments made to for the activities, upcoming activities in September. For now, we have seen that some great responsibility has been exercised in the recommendations made, and we will be giving our recommendations and approvals hopefully in the near future. We have also received recommendations from the Carnival Committee, and the Carnival Committee would have been given some advice in terms of looking at their virtual platform that was used last year, and also they were cautioned about promoting any activity without having received the appropriate approvals. And those recommendations were well received by the Carnival Committee, and we are pleased to know that they will be adhering to those recommendations, and also we will be working closely with them to ensure that we can have some safe activities if permitted. The Ross University Veterinary School of Medicine continues to show and demonstrate the confidence in our national response efforts. We were advised that they will have 164 new students arriving in country in October. 110 students are expected between the 1st to the 3rd of October, while 54 vet prep students should be expected to arrive between 8th to the 10th of October. We are rather pleased with the support that we continue to see from the Ross University Veterinary School of Medicine. Colleagues, citizens, residents, I want to thank you for the national response efforts in preparing for Tropical Storm Grace. I am confident of the system that we have. I am happy to see the way the general public supported and responded to the calls for caution during the time period in which we were threatened by Tropical Storm Grace. Again, the good Lord showed grace and mercy upon us, and the storm deviated further away from us. The weather conditions for St. Kitts and Nevis Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 20% or slight chance of showers. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a slightly hazy at first in the morning at first becoming cloudy, then late in the morning with a 60% or moderate chance of showers. So please be mindful of this information. Thank you very much for listening. And again, to you, Javashti Baptiste, Evelyn, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family.